Hey everybody, and welcome back to another session of The Witcher here on Ragplays. Last we left off, we had just been met by a little boy running up to us and delivering us a message from Raymond. And word of warning to everyone playing the game themselves, whenever that boy turns up, you're going to want to see Raymond right away before you do anything else. It's very important that you do so because there is a bug related to the Vizima Confidential quest that will stall the entire quest line out if you don't see him right away after that boy visits you. So I'm going to jump right back into Raymond's house and see what it is that he was wanting. Swanky Persian rugs, man. Those are new.
Welcome. You won't believe what happened.
Tell me.
Not so fast. Remember, I have expenses.
Yeah.
How much do I owe you?
200 orens.
This investigation is getting expensive.
I'm not the prophet Lebiota. I can't live on roots and berries. Neither can my informers. I guarantee you these are the bare necessities.
That's why a bear can rest at ease. Alright.
All right. 200 orens.
Down to business.
We got
They
the money.
transferred the prisoner after the attack.
Not
Oh.
good.
Especially since we won't get anything else out of him. He died last night.
How did that happen?
Well, he wasn't in great shape, so I guess it's no surprise. But I have a feeling.
Someone helped him along?
Exactly. Shawnee's a good friend of yours, right?
Yeah.
Ask her to do an autopsy. Once we know the cause of death,
Wait a minute. Are you spying on me?
that's my job.
Yeah.
See you later.
Alright, new quest, Enemy of a Crime,
Mere deduction.
and an update for Vizima Confidential. So, Raymond was not interested in my discoveries. Small wonder, there is a newer clue. To move this investigation forward, I must perform an autopsy. The body is probably in the Gravedigger's possession, and Shawnee will help me with the autopsy. I cannot move the investigation forward until I finish up the autopsy. And we got, I have never done an autopsy before. Well, there's always has to be a first time for everything. I have to make an appointment with Shawnee and get the corpse from the Gravedigger. Okay, so, back then on our map, I guess. We'll see if Raymond has anything else to say.
Yes?
Do we really need to do this autopsy?
We can't move forward without it.
Alright,
See you later.
very well. Yeah, very swish. Look at this. Was that an astrolabe or something? What is that? Fistek. Small box containing Fistek. Must be evidence of some sort. I'd never suspect Raymond of being a user. Remarkably detailed little box there. Interesting. You haven't picked up a habit there, have you, Raymond? Something you're not telling me? It's where the expenses are going? Hmm? I guess it's your money. You can do what you want with it. Right. So, Shawnee, possibly the Gravedigger first, because a certain quest has opened up after that. There's nothing else I need to do here. Suppose I could sell that, but it's not really on our way. Well, it sort of is. Maybe. Where's the Gravedigger anyway? I should probably see him first. Hey.
Need anything?
It's an off-camera kind of day again.
Will you sell me your wares?
I only work for Friends of the Order.
Guy, I'm a friend of the Order, believe me. Nobody's more friendly with the Order than I am. Get out of the way.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Eternal fire, fill my heart and stuff. See? Hello, fellow Knights of the Order. Mr. Gravedigger, sir.
Rain like a seasoned killer.
I noticed that grave sign before. Oh, it's a skeleton. Very nifty.
What do you need?
A prisoner died recently. Is he in the cemetery already?
Don't know. You can have another body. They all reek the same.
I'm after a specific corpse.
Particular. Come back when you know what you want. Examining remains is an art. Always worthwhile to look deeper. But who does that concern?
You seem to know a lot about deaths in the city.
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something? Maybe you can tell me too.
Maybe you can tell me too.
No, I promise to keep quiet.
I see.
What do you need?
Well, I guess we can't go anywhere with you just yet, so...
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something.
Raymond? You wouldn't find a more loyal man.
He seems to be struggling with this case. I should help.
Oh,
Will
there
you
we
let me
go.
inside the cemetery?
City authorities prohibited it.
How can I change your mind?
I'd need Captain Mice's permission.
Alright.
No other way to sway you?
Actually, I have a terrible debt with Toller. Clear those debts, the cemetery key's yours.
Well, I'd rather go to Vincent. Farewell.
Farewell.
Alright, well, that gives us a bit of information. Medical science. New quest, a Gravedigger's gratitude. For centuries, diseases have plagued mankind, and yet when Jan Becker subjected the power to his will, people gained a powerful weapon in their fight against disease. Mages studied bacteria and viruses, the way germs spread, as well as genetics. Their research is used by medics who set up hospitals and produce increasingly effective medicines. There are also magical potions capable of healing wounds and internal injuries. Many magic users, such as Marty Sodergren or Vizena, have become healers, traveling the world and using their magic for the good of others. I think we read that before. Autopsies are not universally approved of in criminal investigations. However, experts acknowledge the value of forensically examining a corpse after witnesses have been questioned and experts consulted. An autopsy can provide valuable information on the identity of a victim and on the precise means by which the crime was committed. While performing an autopsy, you should ask detailed questions based on knowledge you possess. By rejecting impossibilities one by one, you may ultimately find the truth lies in the most unlikely of hypotheses. Cool. We had what? Quests. Gravedigger says the cemetery should be full of clues. I just need a permit to enter. I should ask someone who has contacts among the city guard, or I could just buy out the Gravedigger's debts from Toller. I need a permit to enter the cemetery. Toller or the city guard should provide me with one. So I'm thinking Vincent we're going to go to for that. I'd rather not have to pay if I don't have to. Anatomy of a crime. The corpse hasn't been delivered to the graveyard yet, but at least I learned something of interest. I should talk to Shawnee. Okay. Nothing else in here, I don't think. Check through it real quick. Ingredients. There's never anything in ingredients. Glossary. Just read all about that in tutorials. Yeah. Okay. Why is that still flashing blue? For a reason, I guess. Alright, Shawnee. He's the next logical step, I suppose. Then we go and see Vincent. Get us into that cemetery. Miserable weather. Just miserable. I kind of regret not dumping off this sword. I'm not sure if we find anything else inside the cemetery, but I'll probably get rid of it. Then again, I haven't actually shown it to you guys yet. Verbena. Some of that before I go in. I haven't too much of it yet, and this is the only place you can get it in the game, maybe. At least in this chapter. How much of that do we have now? 49 sprigs of it. Okay, Shawnee. Suspect you're going to be in here because it is working hours. Nurse. Or footman Shawnee, just the woman I'm after.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
I need you to help me with an autopsy.
What? That's illegal.
It's necessary.
Visit me at night. We'll talk.
Alright.
See ya.
I need to go to Shawnee's house and talk to her about the autopsy. To call on Shawnee at her house, we won't be able to talk about the autopsy in the hospital. We need to stay on the low with this, I guess, or keep this on the down low, is what they're trying to say. We already did the altar thing. Why in the hell is this flashing blue? It's bothering me now. Is he trying again?
On duty all night.
But I've never seen more beauteous.
Care
Beauteous.
to stake your honor on other matters this evening?
Be a pleasure.
I'm almost thinking she's telling him to get to take a hike, but I'm not sure. She was kind of sly about it. I choose to believe that he succeeded in his quest. Come on. No, don't put it away. Alright. Alright, so Shawnee's herbalist. Why is that flashing? Oh, that's her house, right. Okay, well,
Did you see
Vincent,
this
I reckon. Yeah, Grandmaster. Hello, Mr. Gardner. Over the fence. For who is taller than taller? Vincent. I was nowhere near him to even shove him there.
What is it, Witcher?
Hey, can you get me a pass into the cemetery by chance?
Can you get me a pass into the cemetery?
No trouble. Maybe you can clean it up while you're there.
Yeah.
I'll see.
Thanks, bro. Good to be on the right side of the law, man. Received a pass to enter the cemetery from Vincent. I may go to the Gravedigger now. So that would be probably in my inventory, yeah. Allows the bearer to move around Vizima's cemetery. Bearer is entitled to move freely about the cemetery of the royal city of Vizima, regardless of any and all quarantine restrictions. In His Majesty King Foltest's stead, signed Burgermeister Velerad. New journal entry. Alright. I acquired a pass which allows me to enter the cemetery in Vizima. Fantastic. Hey, Vincent.
What is it, Witcher?
Nothing for now.
See ya.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna go and maybe sell this nonsense. I want to see Shawnee before I go to the cemetery.
The elves are worst. I've despised those bastards since my daughter.
Where in the heck am I heading to? The dwarf. Whatever his name is. How much money do we have? Not a terrible amount, but I don't know, enough.
Die.
Rid of this dagger off of my hip. I suppose we could kill time by clearing up some of these suspects that I have. You're the man. Okay. Rid of you. Up to 2,000, not bad. Rid of that garbage as well. That's it. 2015. Spending a bit more of that on books. Check my quest log. Quests. May go to the Gravedigger now. I don't have a need to run up there yet. I can't do that yet. Yeah, the suspect quests. Luvarden's innocent. Ramsmead is innocent. Apparently. Taller is innocent as well. Possibly. I have to talk to him again, though. Okay, we're gonna go and stay someplace. What's the most convenient? Stay at Vivaldi's. Talk to Shawnee tonight. Okay, Zoltan. Hello, Zoltan. Anything new?
Yes?
Ah.
Who's the richest person in Vizima's temple quarter?
Used to be Vivaldi, but now Declan Luvarden's your man. The guy shits gold.
Beautiful analogy. Thanks.
Yes?
Okay, that was interesting.
Farewell.
It's always good to have a talk with people. Character Declan Luvarden. In the world of big finance, Declan Luvarden is in his element. He does business via banks and other middlemen, which makes tracing his transfers a very difficult task. I wonder if Golan has anything to say about Vivaldi. Or, not Vivaldi.
What brings you here?
Luvarden. I guess he doesn't. I do want to rest, so... that done real quick, and, I don't know, I guess midnight? When does Shawnee usually home? Let's go... yeah, hell, let's talk to her at midnight. Sure.
Hey.
I see, actually lets us stay here. Would have made more sense that I stayed at Kalkstein. Ow! That's rude. Hey, it's a perfect opportunity to show off this, which I've been forgetting and neglecting. Okay, so here it is. This is our new steel sword, and I think it kind of looks goofy, personally, but it would look like it would be better as an arming sword, cut down. You know, there's too much grip on it, obviously, but no, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. This. Come on. See how it performs. Pretty well. Well enough, anyway. Like that and that. Don't want the dagger, thanks very much. Yeah, sheath that. Cleaned up the streets quite a bit, which is a good thing. Shawnee's house. Haha, Grandma.
Hello, precious.
She likes
you
us.
go upstairs.
We gave her the right thing that she wanted. Shawnee. There she is.
Yes?
Shawnee, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I need your help with an autopsy.
An autopsy? Since when do you deal with stuff like that?
Since I started investigating Salamandra.
Okay, though, I'm no coroner. You'll have to interpret our findings. We'll meet in the evening. Until then, gather as many clues as possible.
I'll sniff around.
Get the body from the Gravedigger. We'll meet at the hospital in the evening.
How do I find information to help the autopsy?
Ask Vincent Mice, but also look for books on anatomy and pathology.
Farewell.
Alright. Back to Vincent again. Okay, I'll collect the corpse from the Gravedigger. It should take some time, so in the meantime I'll prepare for the autopsy. I should talk to people who have conducted investigations or read some books. Okay, so books and Vincent. Can we meditate here with Shawnee? That would be really convenient if so. While waiting for a corpse, I should talk to someone, yeah. Okay, easy. Sorry to disturb you again. Please wake up.
Yes?
Yeah. She lets us stay. How nice. I guess we'll just 1 hour before noon. That'll work. We need books. We need to see Vincent. And I think she said see her at night at the hospital. So, get out of here before Grandma bothers us. Reading again. Well, the books are right here, so let's go ahead and buy what we can.
They think of nothing but money.
What do you want?
We want books, of course. This will take a moment, guys, so I'll probably cut out most of this. Alright, Transmutations and Metamorphoses is our first one, an intricate alchemical treatise presenting a theory concerning animation of inanimate matter. This is not one of the books we need for the investigation, but I'm going to buy it because we haven't read it yet. Zerricanian insects and other vermin, that's another one. This one is for the investigation. Book describes the exotic insects of Zerricania and other abominations seen by the author on his travels. We'll go ahead and get that. We have Animating the Inanimate. Scientific treatise on the magical ways of building a golem. Haven't read it, we'll buy that. The Road of No Return provides information on the KotOR. Might as well. Forensic Medicine, a treatise on the application of medical knowledge in criminal investigations. I'm going to get the one from Taller instead of here. It might be cheaper there. 150 it was here, yeah. Okay, so just the 4 for now. I'm going to read the ones that are not relating to the investigation just yet. Metamorphoses and Transformations by Adalbertus Aloysius Kalkstein. Wow. What a name, Kalkstein. Didn't realize that was his name, Adalbertus. What a name. To follow the example of the sorcerer from the tower, we first need to classify substances, dividing them into superior and inferior varieties. Only the former can be described by the theory of interdependence presented here. Inferior substances do not produce a chain of quasi-life structures, for their matter is substandard in quality and they cannot exist independently. However, it has been proven that they are paradoxically essential for the chain to exist in spite of their inferiority. The hypothesis of interdependence assumes that the chain of quasi-life must contain one substance of each superior element. Nonetheless, the chain structure proposed by Rafford the White has one too many places for them, namely only 5. If the chain were transported and then transmuted, the problem would be easily solved. Alas, the first operation cannot be performed without damage to the chain's integrity. The only solution is to use a so-called reverse transmutation, which will eventually cause the chain to rotate. As a result of a rotation, all 6 superior substances will constantly leave and join the chain without destroying it. From the holistic point of view, there will always be 6 superior substances occupying 5 places. The ingenuity of this solution lies in the chain having all the qualities of the 3 inferior substances. Thus, the paradox of interdependence, or as some say, coexistence, is no longer a problem. Unfortunately, since none of the modern works describe how to perform reverse transmutation, the problem of animating the inanimate remains unsolved. Character entry on Kalkstein there. I'm going to sell this right back to him because that is well outside of our wheelhouse. And we will also read about the golem and the KotOR. Useful information about golems. And useful information about the KotOR. Sell both of those. We will keep that, because we still need it. Not going to read it just yet. We will read about what? KotOR heart and Golem's obsidian heart for ingredients. We had a character entry on Kalkstein, I believe. Kalkstein is the author of many alchemical works, including a treatise analyzing attempts to animate inanimate matter, an activity otherwise known as constructing a golem. Apparently, the alchemist has been interested in this matter for years. Kalkstein's convoluted style makes his work difficult to read. Say that again. And for monsters, we have the KotOR. Mythical creature born of magic. Only a mighty mage who knows Alzur's work can summon a Koschei. Resistant to most effects, susceptible to silver, this relentless killing machine has no need for tactics. Koschei's heart. What, in your opinion, is the best way to describe Koschei? Death. I'd call it death. And then we have the Golem. A golem is a creature made of stone or wood, brought to life by a merge, and animated with the use of magic. Its tough body is immune to sword blows and most effects. A golem can be stopped by its maker, usually the giant, is set in motion by a lightning bolt, so a major electric shock might incapacitate or even annihilate it. A golem uses its superhuman strength to knock down, stun, and crush opponents. The golem's obsidian heart is what you can get from it. Once an absent-minded mage created a golem, animated it by casting Alzur's Thunder, and ordered his new servant to fetch water, before burying himself in scholarly books. The golem kept carrying water day and night, without pause, and ultimately flooded not only the mage's house, but the whole city. As you can see, my young students of the art, improper use of tools and a lack of elementary training may cause a tragedy. Annabelle Radford. Lectures on security and hygiene in magic. Okay. Cool. And I don't think we had anything else. Just medical science we've already got. Right on. So, back to see Vincent. Right around the corner. Talk to you about this alchemy. Oops, Verbena is back. Go get that real quick first. The reason we have the nighttime music playing in the day for Vizima here. I don't know why that is, but it is. Forgot. Did you have any books there, Mr. Gardner?
Look how they grow.
No, just flowers. Okay, forget it. We haven't eaten in a while. We should have a little lunch while we're here. Let's drink up this milk and have a ham sandwich and a pear. There. Let's see, Taller, grab that last book from him. Hey. Hopefully he's in. Yes. Good, good. Sleeping in the day, sir.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
Can you get me inside the cemetery?
I don't really need you.
I could do anything, but I don't feel like it.
How can I convince you?
This damn investigation is getting tiring. Prove me innocent.
Alright. Can actually do that right now. Show me your wares, though. There we go. That's the one. Grab that from you, Taller. Those are the two books we're needing. So, I will go and see Vincent and talk to him about the investigation, and then get the information from him, rather, that we're after on forensics. As per Shawnee's advice.
What is it, Witcher?
You ever do autopsies?
What for? Punctured stomachs mean gang warfare. Torn off heads mean beasts. And black tongues mean poison. The first case, we pressure ram's meat. The second, we pass on to the Order or a Witcher. The third, we go to the victim's wife. The culprit 90% of the time.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Autopsies are a waste of time.
Okay, Vincent. Well, I appreciate the advice. It's good to know, anyway.
What is it, Witcher?
Nothing else for us?
See ya.
Okay. Alright, so... all of these suspects, we know Luvarden's innocent. I should probably go and clear some of you guys to start with. I'm gonna clear taller, perhaps. Yeah, we're right here. Should have did that when I was in there already, but whatever. It'll take a moment.